important performed by the Stage TLV. The Stage is a non-profit organization that promotes performing arts in Israel, in Tel Aviv. If you're interested in checking us out or any other things that we're doing, you can follow us at thestage.com or
thestagetlv.com.
At thestagetlv.com.
Thank you.
Correctly. Please make sure that you turn off your cell phones and pagers. I'm looking at you right now. For the duration of the performance, and silent is nice, but off is better. We do have a pretty packed house, so we will have some latecomers coming in per usual. If you see an empty space going towards the center, if you could just scooch a little bit inwards for those latecomers so they don't have to disturb you, that would be great. Photography and videography are strictly prohibited. We have had professionals coming in, so if you want to get great pictures of your friends and loved ones, don't worry, we've got you covered. That's all, folks. Enjoy the show.
I really don't think you have anything to worry about, Charlie Brown. After all, science has shown that a person's character isn't fully established until he's at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh. Well, that's the way it goes.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
The only thing wrong with my big brother, Charlie Brown, is his lack of confidence. His inferiority and his lack of confidence. His clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence. His stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game, never been able to hold it tight in the air, never won a game of checkers, and has never successfully punted a football? And sometimes, I marvel at his consistency.
You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed.
I think Charlie Brown has nice hands.
It truly is a dog's life, filled with many challenges. You try looking excited when that bounty kid comes home from school.
You're a prince, and a prince could be king.
Now, Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Charlie Brown, can you hold still a minute? I really want Linus to study your face. Now, this is what you call failure face. Notice how it has failure written all over it. Oh, study it carefully. You rarely see such a good example. The deep lines, dull, vacant look in the eyes.
Yes, I would say this is one of the finest examples of failure face that you're liable to see for a very long while.
You're a good
Sometimes I like to wake up early and watch the sun rise, and I think about how beautiful it all is and how my life lies before me, and I get a very positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance. The sky's so clear and the sun's so bright. How can anything go wrong on a day like this? I'm late!
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need. You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed. You're a good man, Charlie Brown, and we know you will go very far. Yes, it's hard to believe all bravely face adversity. You're cheerful through the day. You're thoughtful, brave, and courteous.
And you also have some faults before the moment, let's just say.
That you're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a prince, and a prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you could open any doors. You could go on and do anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be king.
Everybody says to me,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
every voice in harmony.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily. Wonder why they stop to say,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
never liked me anyway.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Trying not to rock the boat, not to make a scene. A good man, yes, but I confess I don't know what they mean. I want to rise like I should and do everything right, but I lie awake and I never sleep with questions in my head.
Loud and deep,
I wanna join the dance.
take the leap.
The answer isn't clear, then I
Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown.
Get on the bus!
Get on the bus!
Go ahead and get on the bus, Charlie
Don't
Brown!
want to be late for school.
That's right.
Don't want to be late!
Don't want to be late for school. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
You're gonna go like
You're the
that.
kind of reminder we need.
Don't know what
You
they
have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed.
between.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
I don't understand.
You're a prince, and the prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you could open any doors. You could go out and do anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be king.
Last forever.
You could be king.
Must end.
Believe it.
I've memorized that phrase by heart.
And you were born for this part.
So tell me,
You're a good
I
man.
need to know it.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
When do the good things start?
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Oh, you're a good man, Charlie Brown. Oh, you're a good man, Charlie Brown.
This is my report on the past. The past has always interested people. I must admit, however, that I don't know much about it. I wasn't here when it happened.
I think lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. Always having to sit here alone. Of course, mornings aren't so pleasant either. Waking up and wondering whether people would actually miss me if I never got out of my bed. Then there's evenings where I also lay in my bed, thinking about all the stupid things I've done throughout the day. And all those hours in between when I do those stupid things. Anyway, I think lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. Better see what I got. Peanut butter. Some psychiatrists say people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. I guess they're right. And when you're really lonely, peanut butter gets stuck to the root of your PTA sure did a nice job of painting these chairs. There's that cute little redheaded girl, eating her lunch over there. Oh, I wonder what she'd do if I went over to her and asked to eat lunch with her. Oh, she'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on a face when it gets laughed into. But there's an empty spot next to her on a bench. There's no reason now why I shouldn't just go over there and ask to eat lunch with her. I could do that right now. All I need to do is stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. Oh, I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward, she wouldn't even think of looking at me. She hardly ever looks at me. In fact, I can't remember the last time she's ever looked at me. Why should she look at me? Is there any reason in the world she shouldn't look at me? Why? Does she think that she's so big and I'm so small that she can't spare one single moment to look at me? She's looking at me. She's looking at me!
Allie, and then the other one, the one I ordered was Cinda's party. That one was a light blue one with a design embroidered around the waist. I don't remember. Oh, well, it went out like this. And then its sleeves like this. Oh, and a sash like that. Yes, I remember. That was what I was wearing when I met Frida. She's always just doing stuff like it, all right.
I think lunchtime is among the worst times. If that cute little redheaded girl sees me with this stupid bag over my head, she's gonna think I'm one of the biggest fools alive. But if she isn't looking, then I can quickly take the bag off and she'll never notice it. Then again, I'll never be able to see if she was looking if I never take the bag off. On the other hand, if I never take the bag off, I'll never be able to see if she was ever looking at me. On the other hand, it's getting really hard to breathe in here. She wasn't looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Oh well, another lunch hour over with. Only 2,863 more to go. All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy gives up easily.
Never try to discuss marriage with a musician.
Happiness is a fleeting thing, Sally, but I think that a man comes closer to achieving it by directing the forces of his life towards a single goal that he believes in. I don't think that a man's search for happiness is really a selfish thing either, because by achieving happiness himself, he helps others to find it. Does that make sense to you?
We had spaghetti at our house 3 times this week.
You know, a princess sort of thing. White dress, nice slipper. I mean, but I guess that's sort of silly, isn't it, Charlie Brown?
No, not at all. I mean, we all have our little daydreams or ambitions or whatever you want to call them. I mean, I've had one myself for years, although I've never told anyone.
Oh, what is it, Charlie Brown? You could tell me.
Oh no, it's not the sort of thing I should tell.
What? Oh, come on. I'm coming with you, away, please.
Okay, well, I've always wanted to be called Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I'd be like so athletic and everything, and everyone would call me Flash, and I'd be so good at everything that everyone would call me Flash.
Listen to this.
Hey, Sally, what's wrong?
I don't know. I was jumping rope. Everything was all right. And suddenly, it all seemed so futile.
Beethoven was fond of taking long walks in the countryside. He was always inspired by the beautiful sounds of the country. Beethoven had it nice.
I think I'm losing my flavor.
Hey, Snoopy, we're home from school. Hi there, Bella. Gosh, it's good to see you.
Oh, I think Snoopy's so adorable.
Okay, Snoopy, back on your doghouse. I'll be back later with your supper.
I think Snoopy's such a wonderful dog.
Me too. He's just about the best there is.
They like me.
I think they're swell.
Isn't it remarkable how things turn out so well? Pleasant day, pretty sky, life goes on. Here I lie, not bad, not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad at all. Faithful friends, always near me, bring me bones, scratch my ear. Little birds come to cheer me every day. Sitting here on my stomach with their sharp little claws, which are usually cold and occasionally painful, and sometimes there are so many that I just can't stand it. I feel every now and then like I'm gonna bite someone. I know every now and then what I want to be. A fierce little lamb will crash the limb eventually. La 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 la. I sit very, very still to let the addiction come. I know very well that every second counts. And then, like the fierce little creature I am, I will pounce. You know, I never realized quite how far off the ground this was. Now, let's see. Where was I? Oh, that's right. The pretty sky. Not bad. Not bad at all. Cozy home. Warm and bed. Sturdy roof. Beneath my head. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad at all. I wonder if it'll snow tonight.
I think I'll walk right up to that cute little red-headed girl and introduce myself. I think I'll introduce myself, and then I think I'll ask to eat lunch with her. I think I'll ask to eat lunch with her, and then I think I'll tell her how much I've always admired her. I think I'll flap my arms and fly to the moon.
Yesterday I was a dog. Today I'm a dog. Tomorrow, I'll probably be a dog. There's just such little room for advancement.
Today is April Fool's Day, and I think I'll try a little trick. I think I played a little trick on you. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? You understand this is April Fool's Day? I want to be certain you understand, okay? Charlie Brown, the little redheaded girl's over there, and she wants to give you a big hug and a kiss.
Oh, really? This is fantastic.
Oh, April Fools! Like shooting fish in a barrel.
Snoopy, do you see this stick? I, the human being, will throw the stick, and you, the dog, will retrieve it.
I, the dog, could not be less interested.
I got it!
You'll give me back my blanket!
No, I've got it and I'm going to keep it. This is just the start you need to break this disgusting habit.
Apparently you haven't read the latest scientific reports. A blanket is as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his days repairing antique automobiles, building model trains, collecting old telephones, and even studying about the Civil War. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly. And this is good, for it helps these men to cope with their everyday problems. Now I feel it is going to be absolutely necessary for me to get my blanket back. So I'm going to give it a good yank. It's surprising what you can accomplish with a little smooth talking and some fast action. Got you back again. Delightful. Sucking your thumb without a blanket is like eating a cone without ice cream.
blanket and me.
Sally, you gotta come and see this. Look at my little baby brother Linus in his little blankie. There, good baby brother with his little blanket. You know how babies are with their blankets.
What do you mean? It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, cause I'm just as self-reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independent station, I will go and leave my blanket on the floor. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it, though I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it on the... Oh! Don't ever let me do that again!
You're a hopeless case, Linus.
I thought I could do it! I really thought I could do it. It's foolish, I know it. I'll try to outgrow it, but meanwhile, it's my blanket.
And me, and me.
And me.
And me.
I'm gonna live in a big palace. Lots of beautiful dresses to wear. And when I go out, all the people,
Lucy!
all the people will wave. And I will shout.
Lucy, I believe queen is an inherited title. Yes, I'm quite sure. A person can only become queen by being born into a royal family of the correct lineage so that she can assume the throne upon the death of the reigning monarch. I can't think of any possible way that you could ever become queen. Sorry, it's true.
And in the summertime, I will go to my summertime palace. And I will wear my crown, swimming, and everything. And when I go out, all the people will wave. And I will shout at them. Yes. What do you mean I can't be queen?
It's true.
There must be a loophole. There's always a loophole. No one should be kept from being queen if she wants to be one. It's under a crack.
Good grief!
I'm sure it's just about knowing the right people.